All right, I wanted to do an update on Litecoin. Litecoin, if you look at it on a day, 4-hour perspective, looks very similar to Bitcoin. It too has a very nice looking downward pointing wedge, and that wedge has also been breached. Before that, it generated a very nice 5 waves up. And that can be counted as wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the subsequent ABC retracement. A, B, and C. And that ABC has done likely a zigzag, ABC zigzag. And we counted the subwaves of the final wave of C. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this generated what looks like 1 up, 2, and now it's on the way to 3. If you want to, that would be the bullish scenario count. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 will probably be likely up here. Retrace 5. So if this is a genuine breakout, we need to see an impulse completion similar to this. Wave 1 is very long, but I've made wave 3 to be 1.618 of 1. 4 to retrace, about 38% or less. And then 5 about equal to 1. If that's the case, we could see 242 range. If the impulse completes, 242. If you go into a higher resolution, stretch this out, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. A, B, C. 1, 2, and it's staying out above the upper white line. So far, it's a very decisive breach. Notice how here was a bear wick. This is called a bear wick. Bear price wick. And that means that it poked out and came right back in, and it was bearish. So it drove prices all the way down. These were the bull wicks. It had one here, another small one right here. And while this could have been a bear wick right here, I believe if this wave count is correct, 1, 2, 3, should bring it to somewhere around 213. And that 213 will be for the wave 3. And if wave 5, the whole impulse completes, we can get this, 242. So what would be my alternate count? So this is my primary count. The only thing that bothers me so far on this is this whole thing looks very ABC-ish. Looks very ABC-ish. Three-wave-ish. And if this is very three-wave-ish, we need one more higher high right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something to that effect. I'll probably have to raise a higher degree of 3. I may have to raise this 3 higher if this comes true. So what do we need? We need a higher high, higher than this one. So we need a price higher than 177. If we can breach above that, wonderful. That would provide something that was not done before. Or none of these were able to generate higher highs. If we can do a higher high, but better yet, also go higher than 195, that would be even better. So compared to current prices, that's a good 30-something% above. So you might be asking, I don't really see a head and shoulders similarity. If it's that similar to Bitcoin, where is the head and shoulders? Well, if I draw a horizontal line right here, right above that one, here is the left shoulder, here is the head, and if this 3 and 4 can generate the right shoulder, that'll be ideal. Let's check out the volume. So here's the left shoulder right here. The volume is very shallow. The head volume is very big. So left shoulder, head, and then when the right shoulder happens, whether it be blue 3 and 4 or white 3 and 4, it really doesn't matter. Probably it might be the blue 3 and 4. I may have to angle this upwards like this. So a little bit of a slanting head and shoulders to include this 3 and 4 for the left shoulder. Actually, that may be what probably happens. All right, so If that's the case, we need to have the right shoulder formed, and then the volume of the right shoulder cannot be higher than the volume of the head region. All right. I hope you found this to be a good, helpful, informative Litecoin update. The only other thing that I want to take a look at is, let's go to the daily chart and check out the MACD indicator. I use the MACD indicator to tell me if the overbought, oversold situation is resolved or not. And, whoops, clearly we have a breakthrough of the white 9-day moving average piercing above through the red moving average, and that to me is a bullish buy indication that it was very oversold. And look here too, we've got the 9-day histogram popping out positive above the 0 line, and we've got the white 12-day indication also popping up above the 26-day red. This was very oversold, and this means usually it'll continue for a while. It'll be sustainable, and that's very exciting, especially given the degree of mortification, panic, suffering, emotional distress that so many people had gone through, especially those who had zero cash at hand and maybe could not buy the dip, buy the correction. All right. Have a good day, and these updates will be coming up as price ideally continues upwards.